I know maybe you're going through hard times. I know you're going through tragedy. I know you may be dealing with a lot of things and you're vulnerable. But listen, at the end of the day, you have to stop accepting disrespect. People have to know that if somebody walks out of your life, they're not going to find you in the same place that they left you. Some of us, we allow people to walk out our life. We allow people to do us any type of way, and we sit there and we wait.
There are people who can walk away from you, and hear me when I tell you this. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. When people can walk away from you, let them walk.
While they moved on with their life, we sit here and we wait for them to show back up. We sit here and we wait for them to give us forgiveness. We sit here and we wait for them to give us apologies. We sit here and we waiting for closure. Let me tell you something about closure, man. The only closure that you need is realizing that you deserve better. The only closure that you need is understanding that your life holds better for your life.
You done everything you can do. You done sat around and been the best man or the best woman you could be, and they still want to go. Let them go. Whatever they're running after, they'll see what they had in a minute, but by then it's going to be too late. Because you'll sit there and you'll go. Because half these people you be sitting around crying about it, worry about 2-3 years from now, you ain't going to even remember their last name.
That's what you want to begin to do in order to make this your decade. You want to begin to get all the toxic people out of your life. Hello. Energy drainers, get them out of your life. See, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot of energy to reach your goal. It takes a lot of emotional, mental, and spiritual energy to reach your goal. And you can run faster with 100 who want to go than with one around your neck. So there are two kinds of relationships. Sid Simon talks about this. Nourishing relationships and toxic relationships. Nourishing relationships are the relationships that inspire you. They motivate you. They bring the best out of you. Toxic relationships are relationships with people that always criticize you. All they can do is find fault. All they can do is just exploit your weaknesses. All they can do is remind you of the mistakes that you've made in the past. These people are bad for your health. Toxic people can run your blood pressure up. One apple can spoil a whole barrel. One negative energy drainer can spoil your whole life.
When people can walk away from you, let them walk. I don't want you to try to talk another person into staying with you, loving you, calling you, caring about you, coming to see you, staying attached to you. I mean, hang up the phone. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. I don't care how wonderful they are. I don't care how attracted you are to them. I don't care what they did for you 20 years ago. I don't care what the situation is. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. Because your destiny is not tied to the person who left.
And they ain't got a whole a tree can have 100 million branches, but only a few roots down at the bottom to make sure it get everything it needs. I'm telling you something. When you get you some roots, hold on to them, but the rest of it, let it go. Just let it go. Let folks go. When you get to a point in your life where you look at people and you go, okay, wait a minute, you or me, you will make a decision. Because when you telling folks to do something, and I never throw nobody away. I've never in my life destroyed nobody would just say, look, don't bother me no more, don't talk to me. I've never done it. What I do is I tell you, say, look, this thing you doing right here, that's going to cause a problem. You need to fix that. If we're going to be friends, we're going to be cool, you got to fix that. And if you don't, you're going to have an issue. If you see somebody fix it or they even trying to fix it, that's somebody that care. Keep them people around.
People leave you because they're not joined to you. And if they're not joined to you, you get super glue and you can't make them stay. Let them go. And it doesn't mean that Oprah was a bad person. It just means that Oprah's part in the story is over. And you've got to know when people's part in your story is over so that you don't keep trying to raise the dead. You got to know when it's dead, David. When your boy is dead, wash your face and have another baby. You got to know when it's over.
When you set the president of your life that you're not going to lower your standards, when you set the president of your life that you're not going to be used, that you're not going to be taken advantage of, people ain't going to give you that. But some of us, we've allowed to be a freaking floor mat, and we wonder why people continue to walk all over us. But Trent, you don't understand. I've been with this situation for 30 years. Trent, you don't understand. Listen, you need to learn how to love yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself, and you need to get to a point, as my brother said, Jay, right? We all are enough, but you have to get to a point when you have had enough. And some of us, we haven't had enough. Some of us, we're so afraid to move on with our life because we have tied our identity around that thing. Listen, disrespect cannot be tolerated in your life anymore. People have to know that what you're not going to accept, what you're not going to tolerate, what you're not going to put up with. Some people ain't taking you serious because you ain't taking you serious. Some people just giving you the bare minimum because they know that's what you're going to accept. You got to know your worth, baby, and then charge tax. And I'm not telling you to be bougie. I'm not telling you to be stuck up, but I'm telling you to stop allowing things in your life that they wouldn't allow. Those same people that's treating you a certain type of way, they would have been bounced.
See, a lot of people put up with a lot of foolishness because they don't want to die by themselves. Here's what I believe. I believe in a one-to-a-box theory. Ask this question of yourself. Make a list of who you communicate with most and ask yourself the question, what kind of person am I becoming because of this relationship? Is it helping me to grow mentally and emotionally and spiritually? Am I becoming a better person because of this relationship? Do they bring out the best in me? Do they inspire me? Do they encourage me to develop my greatness? Do they make me stretch? So you got to look at the people in your life and find out what kind of person are you becoming because of that relationship. My mother used to say, birds of a feather flock together.